On July the 17, I was doing a cook-off and a barbecue, and I wasn't feeling well, and I told my wife, I'm gonna go up to the house and take a shower, see if I feel better. I took a shower and kind of laid down for a couple hours. Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I wasn't feeling good. I was wringing wet with sweat. Something wasn't feeling well and I was hurting. So I told her, you gotta take me to the hospital now. So they took me to the local hospital. The doctors told me to get the ambulance ready. They were sending me 28 miles south to a major hospital. My wife asked why. The doctor told her, your husband's having a major heart attack right now. I ended up in Erlanger Hospital. They put a big stent in my heart, kept me in ICU for 3 days. When the doctor saw me before I was discharged, asked me if I had ever been tested for Agent Orange. I said no. So I ended up going to the advocate in the federal courthouse in my hometown. He set it up, went to Nashville, and they put me through all kinds of tests 3 times to Nashville when they confirmed that it was Agent Orange. It caused my problems. The VA took care of me, but then they wanted to find out more, so they sent me to VA, Veterans Administration, Nashville or Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And that's when I met Dr. Landers. And they put me through tests for 2 days. They found the nodule, which is cancer in the lung, 2.5 centimeters. Okay, and then when the VA went in to do a liver exam, found nothing the first time. The second time, they found that I was at almost stage 4 cancer. They wanted me to do chemo radiation, and I said, no way. I will not accept it because I seen what it done to my wife before she passed. Chemo radiation, and nothing helped. So I didn't want that. So Dr. Landers up in Nashville, the VA, said, okay, Philip, we're gonna put you on infusion. When I got diagnosed with the lung and the liver, I guess it had me upset, stress. I didn't feel right, and so when I went to the hospital and they ran an MRI on my brain, that's when they found it. And that's when they started saying, you know, Phil, well, at first they told me it was in my temporal lobe. Well, let me tell you something about cancer and temporal lobe. You lose memory, you lose eyesight, sense of smell, and I didn't want that. So I went back for a second opinion. That's when Dr. Bingham said, nah, I don't believe that. So they did another one, and that's when they found the 2 tumors on the very top of my head, side by side. They were about that tall. A longtime friend, Frank, has known me ever since I moved to Tennessee. I was sitting at Burger King and I was down because I had found out all the results that I had cancer. And I had just lost my wife to that. So anyway, he told me, here, you need to call this number and talk to those people. So I called Body Redesigning, talked with Mary. Mary talked with Dr. Joe. They put me on 4 stem cell activators, 1 for my lung, 1 for my liver, 1 for my brain and eyes, and then 1 that fights cancer. I realized within 6 months of being on them that things were changing. When I see my doctors and they ask me where the improvements of things were going on with my body, they asked me what I was doing, and I told them all about the stem cell activators. They could not get over what was happening, and they told me, all the doctors told me, Philip, whatever you're doing, don't stop, because whatever you're doing, it's healing you. Last MR was done, I think, on the 18th of this month, and I went through it, and he got the results. I went and seen him. He didn't even bring my file in. He said, Philip, you got an amazing brain. He said, I'll see you every 6 months. He was just that happy, Dr. Bingham. He said, I just can't get over it. He said, you got a beautiful brain. He said, there's nothing there. My life's at 100%. I'm doing things. I'm going out. I do my own shopping. I take care of my animals. I have the energy I had at 50, 60. I'm not letting anything slow me down. I thank God every day for my stem cell activators because I believe they saved my life.